I'm here to show you how to stay in this ultra luxury hotel for just 7,500 Bilt points. And not just any standard room, I'm talking about a suite. I'm coming to you live here in Doha, Qatar. What you see behind me are the Katara Towers. On this side is the Fairmont, and on this side is the Raffles. Both are spectacularly beautiful. The difference between the two is that the Raffles is all luxury suites, and the Fairmont has a mixture of luxury suites and standard rooms. Some of you have been wondering, has Richard been deported? Or is he just off the grid? It's none of those. I've just been traveling and working. I left New York back at the end of February, and my travels took me from New York to Kenya, to Dubai, to Mumbai, to Doha, to South Africa, and now back to Doha. I've been redeeming Bilt points, Alaska points, and Qatar points left and right. And I looked at my calendar and I'm not returning back to the US until the end of October. I've been executing my 2025 overseas earning strategy at the same time, because you know I'm gonna have to do this all over again in 2026. I'm flirting with the idea of traveling for 12 months straight in 2026. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today is all about staying at ultra luxury hotels with just 7,500 Bilt points. So we all know you can earn points and miles using credit cards, and then you can redeem those points and miles for hotel stays. But I focus on strategies to accelerate points and miles and status. So how am I able to afford this? The answer is simple. It's the Bilt MasterCard. There are so many naysayers out there about Bilt. It's not only lame, it's laughable. So how can Bilt allow me to stay in a suite like this? The Fairmont is an Accor Live Limitless property. And because of my focused strategies on my spending with the Bilt card, I was able to achieve Bilt Platinum status. And in the fall of last year, Bilt allowed status matching with Accor Live Limitless, which means that my Bilt Platinum status matched to Accor Live Limitless Platinum status. In addition to the status match, Bilt gave me 3 suite upgrades with Accor Live Limitless. Guys, don't look at this building and think, oh, that building looks really cool. It must be super expensive to stay here. Depending on the day of the week and the season, you could stay at a room here for about $200 a night. But the trick is to use a suite night upgrade so you can get a suite like this. So to stay at a regular room here at the Fairmont, it's gonna cost you around 10,000 Accor points. Out of all the rewards programs, Bilt has the best transfer ratio to Accor at a rate of 3 Bilt points to 2 Accor points. So in this specific example, it would take 15,000 Bilt points to transfer to 10,000 Accor points to book a standard room here at the Fairmont. Since I consider Bilt points to be the most valuable points in the industry, I only transfer Bilt points when there's a transfer boost. And on June 1st, 2025, we saw a 200% transfer boost of Bilt points to Accor Live Limitless. So if we couple our Suite Nightly upgrade with the 200% transfer boost offer, it comes out to only 7,500 points to stay in this suite. Did you hear what I just said? Let's stand up and give you the view. It costs 7,500 Bilt points to stay in this suite in Qatar. This suite right here, this suite, this bed, this library, this dressing room, this bathroom, and this balcony. 7,500 points. So how do you earn 7,500 Bilt points? If you get the free Bilt MasterCard and then you pay your rent for 3 months, that'll come out to around 7,500 points. Depending on where you live, it might be 4 months of rent. But I understand not everybody can achieve Bilt Platinum status, but the opportunities are still there if you have the Bilt card and any level of status. Blue, silver, gold, or platinum. Obviously, it'll cost you more points if you don't have platinum status, but if you ever want to consider staying in a hotel like this, you ought to use a strategy to maximize your points. So until Bilt changes their rewards program, my ongoing strategy is to retain my Bilt status every year. As you can see here, I need $50,000 in non-rent spend to maintain my platinum status. And I'm well on my way, and in a few months, I will once again retain my platinum status through the end of next year. And I think I found another way to earn Bilt platinum status. If all the black peels off of this card, it'll be a platinum card, won't it? I wonder if that'll be the same thing. Guys, my Bilt card needs a vacation. Look at this. It is beat up. If you're still on the fence about acquiring the Bilt card, I've added a link in the description which will allow you to join the Bilt Rewards program without the credit card. But I highly recommend that you acquire this $0 annual fee card. All right, guys, I'm a little torn. I try not to compare hotels from city to city, but I think it's fair to compare hotels within a given city. So I think it's only fair that I compare this suite at the Fairmont in Doha to the Waldorf suite in Doha, which I stayed at recently. All right, now let's check out my suite right here at the Fairmont in Doha, 2208. The layout today is coffee station, living room, master suite, walk-in dressing room, and then spectacular bathroom. So first off, I need to mention that the decor here at the Fairmont is modern, and blingy. This door is like super heavy. It's hard to open. I am 6'3", and look at the height of this space. The ceilings are so high in here. And when I maneuver over to the living room, it's even taller. So the color scheme is white, cream, pastel, and gold. Right off the entrance is this half bath. The amount of gold in here, it's very pretty. And I know it's a hotel room, but having a half bath is really convenient, especially if you have people visiting you. And all the bathrooms are equipped with these super modern toilets. As soon as you walk up to it, it opens up and it's equipped with a bidet feature. Right off the entrance is this coffee station. And unlike most places, this is actually built into the structure. And I'm not really sure how to use it yet. But I took advantage of the breakfast buffet downstairs, so I don't think I'm gonna have time for this, but maybe later, you never know. And then look how spacious this living room is with the supporting views of Doha right on the water. I can easily entertain friends and family in this space. All right, now let's take a look at what we all want to know about in a hotel suite, the master bedroom. Gorgeous lounge chair, and then your master bed in a cocoon adjacent to floor-to-ceiling windows with a spectacular view. Now, I did sleep in this bed. This is why they don't hire me for housekeeping. This is the best I could do to make it look pretty. But this is what it looked like last night when I checked in. Guys, a lounge sofa in a spacious room like this always comes in handy. And look at this huge TV right across the bed. It's awesome. And then I have my own library with a gorgeous desk, huge desk area. I think the Fairmont is baiting me to move in. But that's not all. We haven't even seen the closets yet. Voila, the dressing room. You always have to appreciate a huge walk-in dressing room with a chair, tons of hanging space, and bathrobes, which never fit me, by the way. And guys, we're not done yet. You have to see this spectacular master bathroom right here. It features double sinks, huge tub, toilets behind this door, spectacular views, a balcony, and then a shower room with a bench and a rain shower. This feels like a spa treatment in here. I took a shower this morning. It was spectacular. And then we also have the toilet in here. Same modern toilet. As soon as you walk up to it, it greets you. They say here there's a sticker on the balcony door saying not to use it because there's a little bit of maintenance going on in the hotel. But I dropped a lot of points for this suite, so I gotta check it out. If I can open this thing. Spectacular. It's a huge balcony, lounge bed over there, lounge bed on this side, and nothing but gorgeous views of the beachfront properties. I'm on the Fairmont Arc over here, and then that arc over there is the Raffles Arc. All right, so we've just seen the Fairmont suite. Let's take a look at the Waldorf in Doha. I have my personal favorite, but let me know what you guys think. Stick around at the end of the video and I'll tell you which one's my favorite and why. Alrighty guys, I'm in Doha, Qatar, and I always want to take advantage of my Hilton Aspire Diamond status. I'm staying at the Waldorf Astoria, and my Diamond status got me a suite upgrade. Let's have a look. So as soon as you walk in, right over to the left, there's a half bathroom, which is always a great feature because if you're two people, it's always nice to have a second bathroom. Nice foyer here. Walk right into the living room. Desk area, nice Tiffany colored couch, You got a view of Doha right here. The greatest thing about this living room is the size. Look at the size of this. It's a proper living room. You can sit there, you put your feet up, you watch TV. There's enough room for a desk workstation. It's nice and spacious. But this isn't why we're here. Let's take a look at the master bedroom. Let's first appreciate, again, the size. This alone would be considered normally a large hotel room. But this is just the bedroom. So right over here is a workstation. There's a huge TV. And then there's a proper seating area, again, with a nice view of the city. This is the king size bed with a little window there to add in some natural light. And again, more doors. So let's have a look at our closet. I hope they give me a good sized closet. Boom. Large walk-in closet to fit all my suitcases, hang up my clothes, really unpack, and get comfortable during my stay. Of course, they provide you with Waldorf Astoria robes. These are so plush. And then through this door is one of my favorite features, the bathroom. Guys, look at the size of this bathroom. You got this huge stand-up shower. It is spectacularly gorgeous. I mean, all the finishes in here are top quality. You got 2 sinks. Again, always nice to have 2 sinks. You got a bathtub, large bathtub right under a window. Again, overlooking the city. Let's take a look here. Open up the shower. Huge rain shower feature. And then this section, this little room here with a private door, is a toilet area. That's the city. And that's a mall right across the street. And the water's over there. All right. Guys, again, it's Hilton for the win. Every time I travel internationally, Hilton never fails to give me a nice upgrade to a suite with my diamond status. This gorgeous Waldorf Astoria in Doha is bookable per day, depending on the day, between 50 and 70,000 Hilton points, which is a steal. I actually met someone, a guy in the elevator, who mentioned that he's been living in this hotel for 5 months. I gotta figure out how to do that. Guys, this room is nice, but don't even get me started on this hotel's spa, wellness area, and the pool area. It's 3 floors of just perfection. I will have to make a separate video about that. These are some of the most opulent hotels in the world. So how can I afford to stay here? I'm all about hotel status, so I was able to get a suite upgrade to this incredible Waldorf suite using the Hilton Aspire card. There's a referral link in the description so that you too can acquire this card. Using my referral link costs you nothing, but it helps my channel continue to make videos like this. Now there is a 3rd premier hotel here in Doha, which is the St. Regis. Now I haven't stayed at the St. Regis in Doha, but I have stayed at the St. Regis in Bangkok, which was spectacular. But again, I don't want to compare hotels between cities. I want to compare hotels within a given city. So that just means that I'm going to have to come back to Doha and stay at the St. Regis next. And when I do so, I'll be using this card, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, to get a suite upgrade. The referral link to this card is also in the description. Remember, it costs you nothing, but it helps this channel make videos like this. Now, of course, there are other incredible hotels in Doha, but I'm targeting the ones in which I can use my elite hotel status with. That's why I'm all about strategy. More R-squared strategies coming your way, so hit that subscribe button.